Are you still struggling with trying to learn the German language? Worry no more, because I got you. I am here for you, and I'm going to show you tips on how you can learn German very fast. So in this particular video, we're going to be talking on the top tips for immigrants that are in Germany, and how to speak the German language like the locals with no time. Another thing we're going to be talking about in this video is practical ways to learn German language quickly and effective. If you are in this category and you are interested, please don't go anywhere. Sit back and let's do this together. Before someone will now say, hey, why is this German, is this that important? After all, is it not just German language? It's not so important. Let me list to you the importance. As far as I know, there are so many reasons why you should learn the German language. For me personally, I feel like it helps you with the daily interaction, day-to-day interaction with the Germans and with every other migrants that come here, even though they are not Germans. It helps a lot, trust me. Before I learned the German language, I used to tell myself, I'm not going to stay here and watch something happen and I can't defend myself. Even if I can't speak it correctly, I should be able to learn at least the basic, to be able to know when somebody is telling lies against me. So that was what motivated me into learning the language. So if you don't know the language, how are you going to interact with people on a day-to-day basis? So that's one of the importance. Number two importance of the German language, to get a job. That is one thing that is very very important. If you can't speak German, I know there are jobs that will take you if you don't know how to speak the German language, but believe me, those kind of jobs are going to be underpaying you. That's just the truth. When you know your way around Germany, believe me, you're going to make it more than the person who doesn't know his or her ways around the place. So another importance of learning the German language, before I now tell you how you can learn it properly, is to help you build confidence in navigating around the German bureaucracy. Like you're doing Anmeldung, I made a video about it, how to do your Anmeldung. If you've not watched it, please do well to go and watch that video. So if you know the German language, then you won't have so much difficulties with you going to the Amt, trying to do one process or the other. It will make things lighter for you. So having said all of this, now let's jump into the main deal of the day. For the sake of time, and I don't want to waste your time, I don't want this video to be long, I'm just going to quickly mention few tips that will help you to learn the German language. And my first tip for this particular video is that you watch the German TV, and not just German TV, watch movies that are in German, or even if it's in English, movies that you can subtitle to German language, and then watch them. And even if it's German, make sure that there's a subtitle so you get to know, okay, this word I'm hearing, this is what it means in English. It helps also. Okay, now listening to music that are also German music will help you a whole lot, because when you hear words that you've not heard before, that you're not so used to, then you tend to be curious to know what that word really is. By so doing, you're finding out the meaning of that particular word that you have seen or that you have heard. So German TV, German movies in German, and radios or music in German will help you very very well. So number two advice, or number two tips that I'm going to be giving out, will be to start small. Please do not stress yourself so much. German language is one language that everybody knows it is difficult. When it comes to German grammatic, there the das, accusative, nominative, genitive, and dative, those ones are hell. Like those are the key problems that a lot of people have when it comes to German language. But take it easy, start small. Don't be telling yourself, I cannot speak German, no, so for that reason when I go to the office and I'll be asking them, do you speak English? Do not do that. Speak the ones you know. Speak the little you know. The ones that want to correct you will correct you. Even if they don't correct you, still practice, they say, makes perfect. So keep practicing the little that you know, and before you know it, you will get there. Sometimes just stand in the mirror when you're less busy. Look at the mirror, talk to yourself. Imagine yourself in an amt. For example, you went to Landrasant, imagine it in your head, and you start practicing Guten Morgen. My Name is blah blah blah. You say it. Ich bin wegen das here or das that. Just keep practicing it, and by the time you start talking, saying these things out, before you know it, you get used to it. And one thing about the German language I must add is this: if you leave it, it will leave you. So grab it tight, keep practicing it so that the German language will not have to leave you. I don't know if this makes sense enough. And then another tips that has helped me when I was learning the German language, there is this saying that out of sight is out of mind. So for me, I believe that if I see this word every day, I'm going to definitely have them in my head. So I try to like write on every piece of paper, or you can use is it a clip? I don't know how it's being called. I have one here. If I can show it, let me show it. These are what I'm talking about. If you have them, these little papers that you can clip on your wall, yes, like this. So you can just write the names of whatever item. For example, this is a cupboard. I can just write a cupboard on it, a shrunk, and put it there. Like I can take one like this and put it on the TV or somewhere where I know it's not going to distract me. Just write the name Fancier, and by so doing, at the end of the day, I'll be able to master the words that okay, TV is Fancier, cupboard is shrunk, just like that. So do it just in your home until you master the word, then you take it out and put another one that you find difficult. That's how I do my own. That's how I learned my own. So another thing is to make friends with the Germans. I know it's difficult to kind of make friends with them because Germans, they are not easy going people. So but then if you have opportunities to join things like clubs, vereins, and different organizations that the Germans are there, make sure to fix yourself there. By so doing, you get to be helping yourself. Initially, it might not be very easy because you can't really communicate, but gradually they begin to break their Deutsch to your own level, and before you know it, you pick. So I hope this one or two tips help one or two persons out there. And do let me know in the comment section which tip did you use or are you using now. I would like to know because I also want to continue bettering my German. Let me know in the comment section, and please do not forget to subscribe to this channel. Give it a thumbs up if you like this video. Share it to that friend. Share it to that family member that needs to watch this video. Thank you guys so much. I love you, and I will see you in my next one. Bye bye.